Okay, after doing the layout, now let's start coding for our application, our SpongeBob quiz application. First, we need to prepare some question or question banks here, We would like to display one question at one time on the screen. We have three approaches to do this. The first is by using an array of string to store questions and another array of booleans to store the answer, whether the answer is actually true or false. The second approach is to use a two-dimensional array to store both data. And the third one is using the array of objects questions that have a question and answer field. Questions here is a special class or maybe data class that we need to create ourselves. Then we will create an array of objects of questions. So the most efficient way is to use the third approach to store the questions into an array of objects. Less code, of course. So first, we need to create the question class first. We will create a new question data class to store the question bank. To do that, select on your package name. Again, the topmost, don't do it on the Android test or test package. Just right-click on the topmost package of your Java folder. Right-click, select new, select Kotlin class or file. Name your class question. Then select data class as its type. Then press enter. Android Studio will create the data class question for you. And because we have two fields, then we must provide these two fields, or actually they are properties, question, which is a string, and answer, which is a boolean. Var question, which is a string, then var answer, which is a boolean. Oops, sorry, boolean. If you are afraid to mix these two field, this one is field or property, but this one is a class name. You can always change it to maybe question text or other names, But for now, I will leave the name as question with small q. This is the attribute or the property. For the big Q, then it is the class name. As you can see in Kotlin, we can just write data class in one line only. If you write this in Java, you will have to write roughly 9 lines of code. Okay, that's all about the question data class. Then go to the main activity. We will create the question bank here in a form of array of question. We name it questions and we set it as file, as not to change any questions here. And we have a variable of current question equals to 0. This is the index of currently displayed question or the active question. Let's have both of them as a field or a property in the class main activity. Var current question equals to 0. Then file questions equals to array of. Array of, then we can immediately create a new question object here. Remember, to do that, we only need to call the constructor of our question class. And then you can type in the questions here, Okay, Krusty Krab is the favorite burger. Krusty, oh sorry, it should be a string. Krusty crab is the favorite burger on Bikini Bottom? And the answer is false. Okay. Do that for the remaining questions. Yeah. The second one, question. SpongeBob lives in a pineapple under the sea. SpongeBob lives in a pineapple under the sea. Okay, it's true. The third one is Karen is Plankton's wife. Question. Karen is Plankton's wife, which is true. The fourth one is Mermaid Man was once a superhero of the Bikini Bottom. True. Question. Mermaid Man, was a superhero. Was once a superhero on Bikini Bottom, which is true. And the last question is Squidward has 4 hands. Squidward has 4 hands, which is false. Yeah, please add 5 questions, or if you know any facts about Bikini Bottom, then you can add it here, yeah, as well as the answer. Yeah, and again, if you see questions colon and answer colon, please don't type them, yeah, because they are only suggestion from the Android Studio that the first parameter is actually a question, according to our definition of question class. And then answer the second one, the second parameter is actually a field or property named answer. Yeah, please don't type this question colon and answer colon. Okay, so we have prepared the question bank. Question bank. Now, to display the question, yeah, we do something like this. Make a reference to the text view object in the layout. Yeah, please make sure your text question ID, yeah, because here this is the ID of the text view, which is txt question, but I use text question here. Text question. Yeah. Now, if you don't see any suggestion for your text question, then remember to install the KAE, yeah? Kotlin Android extensions. Yeah, remember we will use KAE for now, although it is deprecated. Okay, my Gradle has finished. Yeah, for the second time, it will finish quickly, so you don't really worry about waiting your Gradle to be finished. Yeah, now I can refer for my text question, and we want to change the text, so we use the text value, not value, text field equals to the questions with the index of current question, and we need to display the question. Yeah, it's as simple as that. Let's try to run our app and see what happens in here. Okay, now my first question is displayed. Yeah, Krusty Krab is the favorite burger on Bikini Bottom. Now we have finished one part of our application. Here we have displayed the question, but now our button do not respond to our click. Yeah, we will do it later. Yeah, and yeah, if you forgot how to do or how to install Kotlin Android extensions, just refer to the last week's slide or I will give you the link to installing KAE. Yeah. Okay, first question is displayed on the screen. Now we do the interactions, the buttons. Yeah, either it is true or it is false. So we have two buttons here, button true and button false. Based on the current question, the answer may be true or false. Yeah, we know the correct answer from the questions class. Yeah, question class at the answer field. Yeah, if the answer is true, then the answer is true. Yeah, obviously, yeah, if the answer field value is true, then the answer for that question is also true. Now, there are some possibilities, yeah, when the user may press true or may press false. Yeah, we list all of them. If the current question answer is true, then if the user press true button, then the user is correct. Yeah. Otherwise, if they press false, then they are incorrect. But if the current question answer is actually false, yeah, then if the user presses true, then the user is incorrect. But if the user press false, then the user is correct. Yeah, so you can see a pattern here. Yeah, if the answer is true and the true button is pressed, it is correct. Yeah, for the false button. Yeah, if the current answer is false and the user presses false, then the user is also correct. Otherwise, they are incorrect. Okay, let's implement these logics for our button listeners. Yeah, let's do the button true first. Okay, listener to button true. Call its name or its ID button true dot set on click listener. Yeah, then select the version that is a lambda expression which uses curly braces. Then you can code the interactions. Yeah, if questions, the index of current question dot answer. Yeah, if questions by the index of current questions dot answer. Yeah, now you may wonder why it is the expression is only like this. Yeah, don't we need to check the answer is equal to true? Yeah, the answer is actually no. Yeah, we don't really need to check on the answer is it equal to true. Yeah, because answer is actually already in Boolean. Yeah, it is already in true or false. Yeah, so it is unnecessary to check true equal to true. Yeah, and Android Studio actually suggests us to simplify the Boolean expression. Yeah, if you follow this suggestion, then you will get this expression. Yeah, the same as the slide. Okay, then we can toast here. Toast dot make text. The context is this. Then we display correct. And for the duration, let's select a short one. Then don't forget to show it. Else, we can simply copy this expression but change the text to incorrect. Yeah, that's all about the interaction for button true. Yeah, do the same with the button false, but be very careful. Yeah, if the questions index of current question dot answer, yeah, if this is true, then the answer is actually incorrect. Yeah, refer to this logic. Yeah, if the user presses true, but the answer is actually false, so the user is incorrect. Yeah, that's why here if questions by the index of current question dot answer, which is true, yeah, if it's true, then the user is incorrect, just toast incorrect. Yeah, but else toast correct. Yeah, as you can see, it is very similar to the button true, yeah, but the expressions are switched around. Okay, let's do that. Listener to button false. Button false dot send on click listener again. Yeah, and remember, because if can also be used as an expression, yeah, actually we can simplify this. Yeah, we can simplify these expressions to become something like this. Yeah, toast dot make text. So the context is still this, but for the text, I can give an if over here. Yeah, if the questions by the index of current question dot answer, then I will display incorrect, else correct. Yeah, then I can continue at for the third parameter, which is the toast length, toast dot length short, and change it with show. Yeah, as you can see here, this is the beauty of Kotlin. Yeah, if can also be used as expressions. It can return a value. Yeah, if the condition is satisfied, then if will return this one. But if the condition is not satisfied, then it will return else. Yeah, this can be expanded into something like this. Yeah, as you can see, this is actually only one expression. Yeah, but I write it down. Yeah, if you want, or maybe you may see someone else in the internet code something like this. Yeah, only in one line. Yeah, but usually this will make the code a little bit harder to read. Yeah, so sometimes I like to separate each parameter like this. Yeah, it's only a matter of preference. Yeah, after you have mastered Kotlin, then yeah, later you will prefer to code like this, yeah, by using if as an expression. Yeah, but for now, it is still okay if you use if as it is in other languages. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, now let's try our application. Yeah, will our button respond when we click either of them? Okay, let's see. The first question is false. Yeah, I cheat here. So the answer is false. If I click true, I get incorrect. If I click false, I get correct. Now, as you can see here, the question does not change. Yeah, so our application is not complete yet. Yeah, and the user may be baffled. Yeah, why there is only one question? Actually, we have 5 questions available for our users. Yeah, so how to actually advance the question? After pressing either buttons, the next question should be displayed on the screen. Yeah, we can do this by simply add the current question index, yeah, the current question variable by 1, a current question plus plus, then reset the text based on the new current question index. Yeah, text question dot text equals to questions by the index of current question dot question. Okay, let's do that. Yeah, on the button true first, after checking the answer, then we advance our index by 1, current question plus plus, oh, sorry, current question plus plus, and the text question dot text equals to the questions by the index of current question dot question. Yeah, or if you want, you can also combine these two expressions, yeah, by taking the advantage of the prefix unary operator. Yeah, you can instead do plus plus question, plus plus current question here. Yeah, if you do plus plus current question, then current question will be advanced by one first before the next expression is executed. Yeah, let's see later. Okay, I will leave this one, yeah, by separating those two. Yeah, current question plus plus and then blah blah blah. Yeah, text question dot text equals to blah blah blah. But for the false button, I will just use the plus plus current question, and not current question plus plus. Here I use the prefix unary operator, prefix unary operator for plus plus. But here it is actually a postfix unary operator plus plus. Prefix means that the operator is before the variable. Yeah. Meanwhile, postfix means the operator is after the variable. Okay, let's see. I will deliberately click through here. Okay, see, now the second question shows, yeah, SpongeBob lives in a pineapple under the sea. Okay, if I click false, the third question is actually displayed. Yeah, so these two expressions can be simplified into just one expression by using the prefix unary operator. Okay, now let's test the true button. Yeah, Karen is Plankton's wife. True. Yeah, correct. Mermaid Man was once a superhero on Bikini Bottom. I'll click false. Incorrect. Okay, so I actually skipped this whole question for you. Okay, but maybe yeah, some of you wonder why I put they here and over here. Yeah, let's discuss that then. Okay, so we have 5 options to put those two lines. Yeah, either in one at the beginning of our class main activity, but outside the on create. Either two after setting the content view. Yeah, but before the button through listener. 3 inside the button through listener. 4 inside the button false listener. Or 5, yeah, after the button false listener at the very end of on create function. Yeah, why 3 and 4 works? Okay, definitely it's not in one and true. Yeah, you cannot put any expression in one. Yeah, because one is where you declare any fields or any properties. Yeah, you cannot create any expressions over there. Of course, not in two also, because then your question will be automatically advanced. Yeah, then why not 5? Yeah, if you choose 5, it's also incorrect. Why? Yeah, remember, on create is only executed once, which is right after the main activity was created. So all codes within the method on create here are executed one line at one time. Of course, starting from the top to the bottom. Yeah, first it will run super on create and then continued by set content view and so on by in number 2, and then it prepares the listener for the button true, prepare the listener for button false, then it executes the 5th part. Yeah, so if you put the codes in 5, it will be executed immediately after the activity was created. Yeah, almost the same result as in 2. Yeah, but the difference is If you put it in 2, then you will execute or advance the questions immediately right after the activity is created. Yeah. In the meantime, if you put it in 5, you can have another codes executed first, yeah, before actually advance the question. Yeah, so 2 and 5 is also incorrect. Yeah, that's why only 3 and 4 are correct. We can advance our question if we put the codes in 3 and 4. Yeah, so we have an exception here for the listener. They are actually registered to the memory. And they will be only triggered when buttons of the particular listener are clicked, yeah, or actually pressed or tapped, yeah, in the smartphone, and then it will execute any codes within the listener. So no matter how we put the listener, they will work, yeah, as long as you create the listener or set the listener on the onCreate function. Yeah. So for example, if I switch the order of these listeners, yeah, I create or set button false first, then button true, the result will be still the same. Yeah, because now both listener are still in the memory of my smartphone or my emulator. Yeah, so that's why it still works regardless of the position or the order of which button has set its listener first. As long as both of them, yeah, or all of them are within the onCreate function. Yeah, so the correct answer is 3 and 4. Okay, we have done this. We have tried this. So congratulations, your SpongeBob quiz application is complete. Yeah, you can try to expand your SpongeBob applications. Yeah. For now, for UBAYA students, don't forget you have CE for the week 3. You must finish the SpongeBob application to the last slide. Yeah, until you get this result. And then what to submit? The screenshot of main activity.kotlin here. And remember, the package name must be fully visible. Yeah, and then please screenshot or take a screenshot of the layout, which is this one. Yeah, please zoom out so all of your buttons, all of your views, all of your widgets are visible. Then you can take a screenshot. Yeah, submit both of them to the classroom. And also, you have a homework, yeah, for UBAYA students, but for everyone else, you may also want to do this homework, yeah, for your exercise. I have 3 questions for you. Yeah, 3 points you have to code yourself. The first one, please shuffle the order of question in the question bank. Yeah, so I have 5 questions here in my question bank, the questions array. For the first time, maybe the order of questions is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, but next time when the user runs the app, the order may be 5, 4, 2, 3, 1. Next time 2, 3, 1, 4, 5, and so on. Yeah, it must be totally random. Yeah, you can search for yourself how to actually random specified number in Kotlin. Yeah, and then if you choose the incorrect answer 3 times, the text question must show this sentence. Yeah, you lose. Learn more about bikini bottom. And then both true and false button must be disabled, yeah, as shown here. So the user can no longer answer more questions. Yeah, they must quit and then already run the application to be able to run the quiz once more. Okay, the third question, if you hit either button several times, specifically 5 times, your app, or actually my application, will also eventually crash. Usually we'll call this force close in Android. So as you can see here, I am in the 5th question right now. If I select either of them, then I can still get the incorrect toast, but my application suddenly closes. We call this force close. If you have coded your application, then you get force close. You can always see why. This is a very good time to take a look at the logcat. As you can see here, we have so many texts. Please just ignore them. And then I get something like this. I have beginning of crash, then fatal exception, blah blah blah. This is the cause of my force close. Java lang array index out of bounds exception. I have the length 5, index 5, where? Over here. So the culprit is here, somewhere in this line. That's how you actually debug your application. If your application force closes, then take a look at logcat. And search for red lines. Usually they will block quite a lot like this, and they also have links that you can click to your source code immediately. Usually main activity.kt line 39. You don't really need to search your main activity line 39, which is here. But if you have a very long source code, then you can just click it, and the residue will then focus to the line of question. So I have some error here. Now the question is, can you fix this? Please do these 3 exercises, these 3 problems on your own. If you have any questions, you can just ask at the Hangouts group chat for UBAYA students, or for everyone else, you can ask me on the comment section below. But obviously I won't give the answer to these exercises yet. At least until all of the UBAYA students have already submitted their exercise. Okay, for UBAYA students, you must submit this exercise. How to submit it? Please copy all of your Kotlin code from the main activity.kt. Just select all, Control A, Control C, then use a Word document or Google Docs document. Then paste it over there. Only then submit this file to Classroom. Don't immediately submit the main activity.kt, because Google Classroom cannot recognize the Kotlin file extension .kt, so we cannot see it immediately our Classroom. So please use Microsoft Word document or Google Docs, and copy all of your main activity code to that document, then submit it. Okay, I guess that's all for today's class. So we have created our simple application, which is a SpongeBob quiz. We have learned or demonstrated how to do more complex layout in our application, as well as creating our own data class, and then providing the listeners for our button. Of course, it is quite a simple application for now. But bit by bit, we will learn how to create a more complex Android application. So please stay within this course. I thank you for joining with me today. Again, if you have any questions, UBAYA students can ask in the Hangouts group chat, or everyone else can ask me in the comments section below. I will see you next week with the next topic. Yes, see you for now. Stay healthy, everyone.